Who is your boss? The case of LDE Project SDNBHD v Tiara Contours Construction SDNBHD 2024 CLJC 1736 deal with two related actions, namely: 1. Originating summons by Tiara to set aside the adjudication decision dated 30 October 2023. Under Section 15b, Denial of Natural Justice, and Section 15d, Excess of Jurisdiction, of the Construction Industry Payment and Adjudication Act 2012 and 2. Originating summon by LDE to enforce the adjudication decision. Background facts: Tiara was appointed by K-Pride, the employer, as the main contractor for 2 blocks of apartment project in Penang. LDE was appointed as the nominated subcontractor for aluminium and glazing works for the project. Subsequently, Tiara and LDE entered into a formal contract using PAM Subcontract 2006 with amendments on 15 May 2015. On 30 November 2017, the architect issued the Certificate of Practical Completion in respect of the project. By way of notice of adjudication dated 2 June 2023, LDE initiated adjudication against Tiara for the sum of Rm1,456,731.11. On 30 October 2023, the adjudicator delivered the adjudication decision dismissing LDE's claims of under-certification Bill No. 125 and unlawful deduction of Rm259,129,54 and uncertified variation works, while allowing the claim for release of second moiety of retention sum. Tiara's grounds to set aside the adjudication decision: 1. The adjudicator lacks core jurisdiction to adjudicate the dispute between LDE and Tiara, since Tiara is not a paying party under the regime of CIPAA. This is based on the agreed payment terms between LDE and Tiara, which provides that the party who is obliged to make payment is the employer. 2. The adjudicator had acted in excess of her jurisdiction by ignoring the express terms of the subcontract, in particular the agreed certification mechanism, in arriving at her adjudication decision. This is tantamount to the adjudicator rewriting the terms of the subcontract, which she has no jurisdiction to do so. 3. The adjudicator had also acted in excess of her jurisdiction and committed material breach of natural justice by allowing the LDE's claim in respect to the release of the second moiety of retention sum, which was not put forward by the parties, and giving no opportunity for Tiara to respond. The judge held that: 1. The adjudicator lacks jurisdiction to adjudicate the dispute between LDE and Tiara, since Tiara is not a paying party or non-paying under the regime of CIPAA. Hence, LDE has no viable cause of action against Tiara, and 2. The adjudication decision is therefore void, and ought to be set aside pursuant to Section 15d of CIPAA. 3. Further, the adjudicator has acted in excess of the jurisdiction by ignoring the contractual terms of the subcontract in determining the payment dispute. The adjudicator must regard to the terms of the construction contract in determining the payment dispute referred to him/her. He/she has no jurisdiction to go beyond the four corners of the construction contract nor rewrite the contract. Commentary: 1. The adjudicator lacks jurisdiction. It should be noted that certification and payment mechanism is different between LDE v Tiara and Lion Pacific v Pestec Technology, in that LDE is a nominated subcontractor whereas Pestec is a direct subcontract of Lion Pacific. Agreement payment terms between LDE and Tiara. Clause 7.3 of the Letter of Acceptance states the progressive check payment for the certified work done, issued in the name of the NSC, will be delivered to the main contractor, and the main contractor shall within 5 working days deliver the check payment to the NSC. Clause 12 of the nominated letter states payment to the nominated subcontractor shall be made directly by the employer. Paragraph 2, K, of the tender clarification no 2 states separate check on LDE's name shall be payable to LDE via Tiara. Based on the above, the judge conclude that A. The employer is the paying party under the subcontract and not Tiara as conceded by LDE. The party with payment obligation under the subcontract is the employer and not Tiara. B. Tiara only acted as a post office to forward the payment check received from the employer to LDE, and C. As such, Tiara does not fall within the definitions of a non-paying party under Section 4 of CIPAA. This case is like the case of Hongshin Construction SDNBHD v. Tiara SDNBHD, 2020, CLJU 358, where the plaintiff was the main contractor whereas the defendant was the nominated subcontractor. The payment term of Clause 8.2 of the subcontract in Hongshin read as payments due and payable to you as the nominated subcontractor shall be issued by the employer and forwarded to us the main building contractor for release to you. Such payment shall be released to you within 7 days from the date of receipt of payment from the employer. Unlike the case of Lion Pacific v. Pestec Technology, Pestec is the direct subcontractor of Lion Pacific. Payment term of Clause 4.1 of the subcontract states verification and approved by Mo 15th 24th every month. Payment to subcontractor 40 days after certification by Mo.